Oh yeah, I can put these books. I just we'll talk about them. I'm sorry. I'm the worst. I'm gonna try really hard to just be organic this time on a camera, because like before all the other podcasts I've done, I've been I don't know, just like not ready. I was afraid because the camera. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh my God, are we doing it now?
I just couldn't hear you because I had headphones on.
Okay. Oh, are we gonna put stuff in the background too?
What do you want in the background?
We'll have to think about it.
Okay.
Do we have to decide now?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Well, see, this is where I get all weird because we're like on camera.
Well then Okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's okay. I have got a.
What if we just blindfold?
Huh?
And then you don't know there's a
I'm
camera.
Yeah. Hang on, just like a second. I'm gonna just put this on. What I was trying to say though is that, like, I know the camera's there, and so then I'll get like nervous. Whereas before, when we were off camera, I was completely organic.
Yeah, you're doing really well.
Oh, thank you so much. Am I supposed to put on headphones too?
You can put them on if you want them on, or you can go no headphones. It feels a little bit more official, like having them on.
It feels good. No, it's fine. We're good. Okay.
Stop and look at who we have here. She's a comedian, didn't you hear? Don't tell me Holly's not here in our basement today. She's a super funny girl, that's simply just true. If you say jalapeno wrong, she might correct you. Because we have Holly King in our basement today. We're gonna get started now. She does stand up and sings also. Wow! We have motherfucking Holly King in our basement today. Holly motherfucking.
Thank you. That was a wonderful introduction.
Have you seen Funny Girl?
Funny Girl?
The musical?
No.
Oh, that was.
You need to enlighten me on musicals.
That was Don't Rain on My Parade. But
there
but
it
your
is.
version.
No, I didn't. Don't you rain
Barbra
on my
Streisand.
parade? Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about now. I'm
Fuck yeah.
sorry. I didn't know it was called that. I know bits and pieces of stuff, but not like a whole bunch. So that's why a lot of people think I'm stupid.
Trust your gut.
Pretty stupid.
Like pop, pea, strawberry, lemon, probiotic sodas.
Yeah, only
Yeah.
4 grams of sugar.
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
the
It's like kombucha, but
ginger
better.
lime.
Maybe. Holly.
Max, I almost forgot your name. I'm so sorry. I was gonna call you Pete because you look like Pete from Pete and Pete from Nickelodeon, but you're too young to know, which is why I brought these Dunkaroos to just give you a little taste of the 90s. Because you guys are straight out of Nickelodeon.
That was super organic.
We're cartoons. Holly, what's your deal? What are you?
What am I?
What's your sign?
What
I'm a
are you?
human.
Where are you doing? What's
I'm a human.
sick.
In Boise, I'm doing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was going to bike here, but I'm glad I didn't. Actually, I realized on the drive, I was
Dude.
like, oh, I know where we are.
We had Teddy on and they biked here. And they biked here in a leather jacket and jeans. And I'm like,
Teddy.
what?
Oh, no. Why? He's like, I really gotta have this leather jacket
Just
for the podcast.
Also, absolute beast. Wasn't sweating a drop when they showed up.
Oh, wow. That would be completely opposite.
Just shove like half
Yeah,
a
I'm
cigarette
drenched
out of his
every
mouth.
day.
It was awesome.
I'm like drenched every time I come up that hill on my bike. It's
Yeah.
pretty gnarly in the heat.
Do we know if he has sweat glands though?
I don't know.
don't know
maybe
that.
maybe they just
maybe he just doesn't have sweat glands. And that's why he's not sweating.
Do some
Because I've
people just
never seen
not-
him sweat either.
Do some people just not have sweat glands? Is that an actual thing?
I'm pretty sure
Maybe.
it's a thing.
I feel like
There was the girl in
Isn't
Victorious,
that
like Jade.
hypohidrosis?
I think so. Like Jade in Victorious, she was just like sweating is gross, so I don't do it.
Is that like a new Nickelodeon reference, or is that
That is
Disney?
a-
It's like a.
it's like
It's not old, but it's
it was
not
like
new.
the last of like
He'll answer
the.
it. You're in it.
I thought you said don't answer it.
No, I said he'll answer it.
Oh, it's like one of. It was like the show that came out after iCarly kind of like stopped being on.
Okay.
And it was like Dan Schneider's like pretty much final coup de grace before all the shit happened.
Yeah. He did the Wiener Show too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know a little bit of old Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Do you remember or like have you watched Legends of the Hidden Temple?
No.
Mm.
Oh.
What's a go-to cheat meal for you? If you're just picking out, no one's watching you eat. What's your and money's? You got all the ingredients to just pig out. What are you getting?
What am I getting?
Yeah.
As like just like my go-to.
You're gonna eat this and pass out with this like just all over you sort of thing.
This is really sad. It's just pizza.
That makes sense.
Bad.
That makes sense.
I do have the pizza mobile. I don't know if you guys know.
Yeah, Max did. I don't know if you saw her license plate. She has a vanity plate and it says pizza.
Pretty much.
That's sick.
Yeah, we don't have to actually say it because it probably pissed a couple people.
Do you use your blinker when you drive?
Of course.
Good
Yeah.
shit.
I like to communicate as much as I can.
Do you
but
change lanes in the middle of intersections?
in the middle? That's rude for one, and that's illegal. But
Cool,
it's rude.
cool.
That's the main reason why I don't do it.
A suicide lane. What are you doing? Do you ever like
Suicide.
get up to speed? do you get up to speed in it, or do you use it as short as you can?
It depends on how my mood is.
Mm.
Like if I'm mad, I'm using it as long as I can. And if I'm being respectful and having a really great day, I just like try to get into it only when I need to. That's the BPD showing.
You're just like pissed one day, just flying down.
Oh
the
my God,
fucking
no!
lane.
I 100%. This is a true story. I did this on the way to work, and I saw like my ex, and let's just say we didn't end well.
May I?
Oh yeah, sure
Okay,
thing.
keep going.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm sure something will be in there about narcissists too. But no, yeah, my ex. I saw him on the road, and
And you hit him.
no,
your car.
but I was just trying to get away as fast as I could, and so in doing that, I just got into the turn lane as fast as I could, and just like sped into it until I could get to the light. But then there was this lady in the lane, and I was just like, move it. So
Move,
anyway.
my boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's a long story, but I won't get into it.
Well, I mean, do you know how to hotwire a car?
Well, I was planning on learning it. Funny story about this too.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, we had book fairs. You guys, did
Yeah,
you
we had
guys?
book fairs.
Did you actually have books still? Ours was
Yeah.
kind of starting
Watch
to.
Holly be like 3 years older
Yeah,
than
I
us.
know, right? Like,
You guys
How
are
old are you?
babies. How old do you think?
yeah. How old do you think we are?
Let's
much?
Jack Wheeler her and
Yeah.
just not give you
I want
any
you to
info.
guess.
I mean, I'm a terrible guess at age, but like 25, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4,
Not
5.
bad. Not far off.
5, 6,
Oh fuck! All right,
6.
6,
6.
Satan.
6.
How to perform a fast 180-degree turn with your car in the suicide lane.
Pull the
By
e-brake
Holly.
as hard as you can while going 60 and crank the wheel left.
What are some cool like wordplay things people have done with your name?
Huh. As far as like
You ever get
announce
Holly
like
Queen or
well,
just,
announce that I've done that for myself. Well, like because I started to try to make a joke about how when I was a kid I wanted the last name Queen, not King, and so I was like, I want to be a queen, not a king. And then I was like, oh well,
Like
that would
lightning.
sound a lot like Harley Quinn if I was Holly Queen, and that's already kind of like because I got BPD.
That
and
does. That
whatnot.
almost sounds like one of those like scary movie fucking like character, like if like the scary movie franchises where they'll like
Holly
take,
Queen.
yeah, and they'll like
Sounds like a scary movie.
so like
I see. Oh, I see.
like
I see.
of
Okay.
Harley Quinn, like
Sure,
when they
sure,
do
sure.
like parody characters, right?
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
just
No,
change
that
the
makes
name a
sense.
little bit.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and that's kind of how I felt about it too. So I've something about that, but as far as I've gotten Holly Berry, Halle Berry, Holly Berry type.
Loved you in
stuff from-
Little Mermaid.
Catwoman.
Oh.
Yeah, I do have some clothes.
I heard you mention BPD like 3 times, and it took me till just now to realize you weren't talking about the Boise Police Department.
No, but I'm glad they're not in my head most days.
I'd rather have the real BPD than the Boise Police Department.
Yeah, it's a lot more fun.
At least there are warning signs when it's coming.
Yeah, well, there's mania. That's always fun.
Bipolar disorder will take
No,
longer to kill you.
It's borderline.
Whoops.
It's all right.
Borderline personality.
It's
Might
okay,
be.
but yeah, bipolar's like, I think like a comorbidity of it anyway. There's so many.
You know
It
when
doesn't really
some
matter.
words just start with the same like 3 letters and they just might as well all mean the same thing?
Yeah.
That's what I did.
I see.
Yeah.
Hmm.
BPD.
Right. Yeah. Like
Classic.
BSU.
Big something.
Uneducated man.
Excuse
just
me?
Making claims about what he thinks the acronym stands for.
First of all, I well acknowledge that I made a mistake. I'm getting better at it, and I think I nailed it.
You did a good job.
Yeah. What else am I doing well?
You did a fairly good job coordinating colors today. I feel like this blue goes with the blue on my shirt, the green, and your hair, and everything kind of complement each other.
Thanks.
The black and the yellow, just like exactly. There we go.
We dress each other.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. But also like just the mics and stuff. It's
Yeah.
Thank you.
good time.
It's a fun little, it's a pretty good setup, I think.
Yeah, I like how we just like jumped right into this. We didn't even talk about it. It was just like, all right, let's set it up.
That's usually how we do.
It's okay.
things
It's the
around
best
here.
way to do it.
Yeah.
But so you've been doing stand up for how long now?
I started around like October.
October.
Yeah.
I really like your like stand up origin story.
Thank you.
And like also you were like you were like one of the first people at like one of the Monday open mics to like introduce yourself to Max and I when we first started doing them.
You were such a bitch too. You're like, this fucking lanky asshole, and you short motherfucker. And she like gave us swirlies. It was really rude.
Exactly. It was crazy, but I mean, at least she would talk to us.
We're
so.
like, well, you're acting like a king right now, treating us like peasants.
My bad for thinking you like chocolate and vanilla. I was just trying to be nice, giving you some ice cream cones, man.
Swirls.
Swirls.
Anyways, so yeah, you were very nice. That wasn't true.
Well, I don't know. You guys, I dig your vibe. You're fine.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. I like it. This is how it starts.
Just you wait. I'm such a...
I'm not hinting at anything, by the way.
So-
I'm just saying. Let's see who's gonna blush first.
Probably me.
I'm always blushing.
All right. I guess
So
that's around who quits first.
are you originally from Boise or where'd you Texas?
Texas? Yeah.
Is that what that hat is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually from Coin Laundry, Coyne, Coin Laundry.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You can follow him on Instagram.
Go follow the laundry man.
Dylan Coyne. Yeah.
Where do you want
He's in
his handle
Austin.
to be?
Huh?
Where do you want his Instagram handle to be?
We can put
Oh,
it up.
just where?
Yeah.
Put it up, like,
Oh.
in-
Wherever your finger is where it will. All right.
It's right here because he also did this.
Oh, nice.
I mean, people will be looking there, so that's
So
where the
does he
handle will
just,
be.
like-
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just like, plugging for my friend.
Thank you.
When you said Coin
I'll plug for
Laundry,
you too.
I thought
It's
of
for all of us,
is-
really.
You bought this hat at a laundromat?
No.
Is that not correct?
It's a laundry. You probably found it at a laundromat.
No,
Did you take it out of a machine?
My friend from back home in Texas, he makes merchandise.
Okay, and
like based off
and
like
he calls
Texas
it-
and stuff. So this is HEB, but it's supposed to look like the Mother Mary.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
HEB, like the drug.
No.
No, like bipolar disorder, dude.
Well, it's
Borderline.
Here everything's better is their slogan, but it's like Henry Edward Butt, I believe, and it's the Butts. The Butts are the ones that started the grocery store. It was a little grocery store in Corpus Christi, and then it just expanded and it took over and it ate Albertsons like a fucking Pac-Man.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, we're still stuck with Albertsons.
Whoa, Albertsons is an Idaho-grown company.
Yeah.
We love Albertsons here in Boise. There's one on every corner.
Yeah, I noticed.
I used to work at the airport in McCall before there was an Albertsons there, but the guy who owns Albertsons had a house in McCall, and he would always fly into the airport, and he would tip us all with $5 Albertsons gift cards. So, that's like if I gave you a gift card to like the Taj Mahal or something, and you're like, cool. I need to get to the Taj Mahal to use this. So, or, any other closer place. But
When I was working at one of the...
I chose India.
When I was working at one of the private golf courses, there was a business owner who happened to own a bunch of McDonald's down here in Boise. And he was a member of the Whitetail Golf Course. And he would tip you very similarly using McDonald's, like, buy one, get one free coupons exclusively. And so, like... By the end of the summer, you have like hundreds of McDonald's coupons, and there's no McDonald's within like 3 hours, much similar to the Albertsons. And like, why is some multimillionaire tipping you in fucking coupons? Like,
just give me $5.
Yeah, give me fucking money, dude.
Yeah. When I've been a waitress, like on and off, been bartender for, I don't know, like 15 plus years.
Nice.
And thank you. And
Salute our service, folks.
no, that's to the management and service industry. But I used to get tipped and like those little, like the churches, how they'll make like their money, like their fake money, like whether it be like a little dollar bill that's like just got like scripture on it or something, or like a coin that's just like, this is, token to get into heaven or whatever the fuck.
Be worth way more.
Like, admit one for that. Yeah.
One
This will do
sound
more for you
prayer.
than $5 ever will.
Yeah, but like I swear, like, I don't remember if it like had like if it was like $100 bill or whatever, but it was a big bill. It looked like, right, and I was like, oh man, I was expecting them to leave me like not really shit because like the church crowd always sucks.
Yep.
And then sure enough, it was just one of those stupid little things. It's just like this is your gateway
like
to
10
heaven or
million
whatever the
Jesus
fuck. I'm like, I
bucks.
don't need a ticket to heaven. I need money so I can buy tickets to a concert.
It's like Jesus gets a free
damn it.
back rub coupon.
I'm like,
One hug from our pastor.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Give it to the bus boy.
Yeah. Slayer was right.
So you sing as well.
I do like to sing. Yes, I do.
Do you do original music?
So I have. I would love to. I have a terrible track record of like wanting to start stuff and never following through with it. And so the only thing I've been able to really follow through with is just continuously like singing to songs and writing thoughts down. So I have a few poems here and there, and I have a bunch of comedy and not so comedic thoughts, So that's what I do as far as creative.
Well, look who our
But
guest is tomorrow after you.
I was waiting for someone like, oh, that's it. I thought someone was going to.
Lizzo, get out here!
God damn it.
Fresh off of her Eras tour, Taylor Swift.
We've got Terry and Renee. Oh, Terry, I haven't seen you in so long. She's
Yeah.
always so busy. It's
know.
okay, though. Good for her. I'm proud of her. She's doing a good job.
Yeah, I was
You guys.
just
Are you mutual
Oh,
friends?
is it her? Oh, is that who it is?
Yeah, she's just coming
Oh,
on
I
tomorrow.
didn't know.
Oh, right on. Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
I didn't know you knew her.
Okay, so I was right.
Yeah.
But she's not here.
No, she's not here
No,
right
she
now.
will be tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'll be here tomorrow too then.
Okay. And we'll make some songs.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, what song should we all do right now? What song should we all sing?
What's your like go-to karaoke bop?
It depends. Like, lately I've been vaping.
Just a small-
lot.
Oh.
We can do that if you want.
No, it's what you want to do. But is there a song you've been
Did you
vaping
say-
a lot?
Did you say you've been
Yeah.
vaping a lot?
Yeah, that's the name of the song.
I've
been vaping
too
a
much. Too much. What a wonderful world.
It's been giving me snot.
It's been 1 week since I vaped with you.
But for real.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I've been like my warm up is always like Sublime, something Sublime.
Nice.
You know.
What's a fun one we can belt?
What can we do, man? I mean, we always do Queen at the karaoke bar at the very end. You know, Bohemian Rhapsody. That's always fun. I feel like we need like a stoner rock song for sure. Like it's just you. Right?
You are my fire. I don't know. I'm just thinking of songs that 3 people can sing
think
different
that's-
parts in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Start us off. I want to sing, but I want you to do the heavy lifting.
All right. Are we doing Backstreet Boys? Is
If
that
you
what's
want.
happening? I don't know.
You-
I can't really.
Shawty's like a melody in my head that I. We're not going to sing in this, are we?
You know what's so crazy?
You say you love singing, and I'm like,
I
let's
do.
sing then. And then I don't know what to do.
like Shirani, dude.
You can hang from it. That's part of the shitty SNL that Mitch used to watch. We had a Lonely Island incident yesterday.
Yeah, we had a fucking. Dude, this.
Everybody hates SNL so much.
Dude, no, this kid is like, SNL sucks now, and then I'm like, Max was like, okay, what's like your favorite SNL skits from like back in the day? And he's like, well, I didn't watch it.
It was like he told us earlier in the night that SNL has been going downhill, and we're like, oh, okay. I mean, sometimes it sucks, sometimes it's good. It just
Right.
depends on the guests. It's
Yeah.
a sketch show.
Exactly.
And then fast forward 2 bars later, and then I'm on a boat played, and we're like, is that part of the SNL era you missed? And he's like, no. And we're like, well, what era of SNL was good for you? And he's like, I never really watched it. And it's like if we didn't do comedy and we were giving you comedy like our opinions on it. And it was like, oh, so you just don't know what you're talking about.
No, he heard someone.
You just
say
want to hear your
something.
voice. Yeah. And the girl you want to fuck said that SNL sucks. And you
Yep,
get it.
that's how it goes.
It's okay. Some people.
That's the
Do you
same
wanna
reason
try
I think
these
we
things?
should get rid of Canada. What?
Are you wanting to try these Dunkaroos? Are we
Let's
like
try a
outroing
Dunkaroo.
with the song? Are we outroing with the song? Because
I don't
felt
know.
okay.
No,
We
There's
might just move past the bit, I think.
What? Of the singing.
Whoa, these crackers are way smaller than I thought they were gonna be.
They are. Yeah.
Also-
Are you a Dunkaroo sommelier? How does this work?
Okay, yeah. So I've only had like the Dunkaroo collabs, like with like Oreo sticks, and like I don't know if they're like a knockoff of the actual original Dunkaroos, but I don't know. Have you seen those, like the cheesy ones and
Yeah.
stuff?
The handy snacks.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that's like.
Yeah.
But I've never
we
had.
had the handy snacks, but we had the Dunkaroos when.
I know.
So it's
My mom was a health
like
weirdo.
cookies,
so-
sprinkles, and semen or something.
Pretty much, yeah. It's absolute trash. Yeah.
It looks like
It's no
smells.
different from what you're used to in the bedroom.
You ever see those kids that are like, they just only drink like booze and energy drinks and eat chips and stuff? That's what I imagine their cum looks like.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just-
100%. And I can also attest to the fact it does. Yeah, I've
It
been there.
tastes like Bang
many times.
Energy and Red Bull. And
Oh yeah, very sour.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta-
And then you wake up the next morning and you're like, what is that?
We raided a candy store yesterday. That's disgusting. Do I even want to eat?
remember
How's the
having
Dunkaroo? How was yours, Samson?
It just tastes like frosting.
You sure?
It's just vanilla frosting.
Or does it taste like semen of somebody who only ate frosting?
Man, I'm gonna start eating
You
frosting
are
if that's what it's even.
Fire.
The one desire, believe when I say that I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Tell me why.
I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Hell yeah, guys.
Now
We did
can
it.
See that we're
Falling
falling
apart
from the way that it used to be. Yeah. No matter
The distance, I want you to know that deep down inside of me, you are
my fire, the one
desire.
you are, you are, you are, you are.
Don't wanna hear you sing.
Nothing but a heartache.
Woo! That was so fun.
Are you happy now?
Yes. That was so.
I felt like you were
No,
so
I'm
disappointed in me. You brought out like my childhood trauma, and I really had to repeat it somehow. I'm so sorry. Thank you for validating me.
You mended whatever hole I had. Yeah, that was amazing.
Hey, right
Thank
back
you.
at you, man. Thanks for filling my hole.
Dunkaroos.
That is what I like to call.
Sprinkle cum.
So it's kind of crazy that you brought this book here because I have a worst case scenario survival board game
Oh yeah.
that's like from the same people.
Well, and like I said, I was starting to go off on the book fair. So when I was a kid, I had the same thing. And then I was at the thrift store the other day. Oh, before I was at the thrift store, I was thinking about this book. And I was like, man, I really wish I had that book still. And then I went to the thrift store, and lo and behold, there is the fucking book along with The Unhuggables, which I can relate to, and a couple other books.
That's awesome. The Unhuggables.
Yeah, they were all $1. I love St. Vincent's, man, but it's got a lot of pictures. Like, it's a kid book, but it's more
Are they all
for an
animals that you'd
advanced.
want to hug? But
No, yeah, and
I would
it's got
hug.
a little.
I'd hug this guy. Look at
Yeah.
him. He looks sweet.
Yeah, gorilla.
Ooh, the little guy. Gorilla.
Dude, look at these guys. That one doesn't even look like a girl. That one looks more like a black orangutan, to be honest.
There's all kinds of fun. I like how you're. Oh yes, God.
Samson's channeling his inner Jane Goodall right now.
Dude, I am an animal fucking
man.
freak.
I had zoo animals.
I think I
Did you
had
have
this book when
zoo
I was a
animals?
kid.
Is that a
I had
book?
Zoo
Yeah, zoo animal. It was a magazine,
It was like a magazine.
subscription. I miss it.
Dude,
Yeah.
I remember
Was
like
it
seeing
National
the commercials
Geographic?
for it.
Or like through them?
It-
Or-
No, I think
I don't
It's
think
its
so.
own
I think it was
thing.
like through something else. But they,
I always
you
wanted
would if
lessons
we
too.
showed the commercials, you'd remember them because they played like everywhere.
Yeah.
I see.
Creepy
There you go.
girlies.
Said the
Ew.
blind man.
Oh no, that
Yeah,
one's ew,
fuck
dude.
that, dude.
Ants, like, because they're so little, dude.
Ugh.
Like, the bees are pretty bad too. But like ants, like I just think about them going.
That's about as close to hugging a bee I think you can get.
That's a beard.
That's a
beard.
straight up beard.
It's a
Yeah,
beard.
it's a beard.
It's a beard.
Look at the beard. Look at the beard.
It's adorable.
Oh!
Oh, we have scorpions in Texas.
Dude,
Yeah.
when I was in, or I used to fight fire, and we went down to New Mexico for a fire, and like we went into this public bathroom, and there was this guy passed out. That's so fucking gross.
Also, San
Cockroaches
Antonio. Yeah.
covered.
Tell me you couldn't
Everywhere
hug one of
covered.
those things?
No.
I could get there.
That one's pretty.
My
good.
foot has hugged one a couple times.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I should call her.
Either, man.
Okay, these are.
Your ex?
I
Now,
just
this
saw the thing that on
this
the
brings
people-
up an
Never mind.
important part of our podcast.
Stupid. It's
Yeah, the sea.
The sea.
Oh.
We do ocean news here on the Pretty Good Podcast, and I'd like to tell you about the new discovery and footage of the new spotted box jellyfish. It's only been seen once before, and now it's confirmed to exist by a man who filmed it a couple days ago. It looks pretty crazy, and I will share a clip later.
I don't.
That's my news. What do you got?
If you're in Loreto, Mexico, and you go to the beach I was at, they made a little rock tower. On top of it is a piece of dried up reef, and it's totally coral. We're from Nickelodeon. It's a pearl from.
Yeah.
This one.
I know.
It's and a piece of coral on the. You guys are cunts.
What do you got?
You're
Holly?
not
You got
gonna
any
put the
news?
clip up. I guarantee it.
Whatever,
so.
dude.
I think you should put all the clips up.
I know.
Well, did you guys know that there is an island of litter 2 times the size of Texas in the ocean? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that one before. We're trying to
Good
right
to
now.
know you've
I
seen
bet
some
there's still
previous
more
episodes.
cockroaches in
We're,
Texas.
we're trying to source. We're trying to source an angel
cockroach.
investor right now to build a dirt bike track on the Pacific Trash Island, actually, so that we can hold dirt bike
Yeah.
races there.
Right on.
Because I think that's the only thing that would really get it, like, you know.
It's the only way to shred
Then,
plastic.
then you could get a bunch of people to move there, and then they just live on it,
Right.
and then they're shredding the plastic, like Max said.
What's the real estate looking like? Is there a lot of beachfront property, and if so, is it reasonable, or is it too, touristy trap now?
I can't imagine it's that expensive.
Is it like Cabo now, where just everyone's going to Plastic Trash Island, bringing their own trash?
Could you imagine if that's how we got rid of it? We made it a tourist location and then would cut off pieces of the trash island and sell it as souvenirs to people that they would take home and hang up in their house, and then eventually enough
got
people
part of the
visit.
trash
I mean, the thing is, if you were to encase it with poly resin, then I think it would definitely be a hit.
Yeah.
You compress it, slice it, and then put the poly resin. Add some pine. That will also
Just for an aesthetic.
You add the pine, maybe a little bit of the gold
Like
flakes.
that live edge.
Yeah. No, I think you're onto something, man.
I bet if we threw a bunch of Supreme stickers into the ocean, eventually that trash island is going to be designer, and people will pay so much money for for some water bottle with a turtle choking on it with a Supreme logo across its mouth.
I guarantee you can probably find so much designer stuff on the trash island already.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, probably.
We should go on an
like
exploration trip
babies.
and just try to find a bunch of Gucci and Balenciaga shit on Trash Island.
Right.
How do we get to the trash island?
I don't know. Does it just float around and you got to map it out and find it? That's kind of an adventure.
Yeah.
You gotta
Wednesdays
find
through
this
Thursday,
traveling
it's in
island.
the Atlantic, and then Fridays,
Yeah.
Saturdays, it's in the
It goes
Pacific.
through the Panama Canal.
Yeah, I think there's probably just an app, you got to it's like geocaching, you know what I mean? And you just got to go to all the different coordinates, find the clues, and
Yeah.
eventually,
Trash Island's coming
eventually
through
you'll
this
get
week.
there, yeah.
You show up in one.
Yeah, it's called geotrash, actually. Ah. You like that?
Yeah, I do like that. I like that a lot. That was a good one.
Who's your favorite singer?
My
Who do
you seem bored.
no, just,
I'm bored with this
it's just,
already.
if
I'm
there's
not
2
laughing.
seconds of dead space, I'm gonna
Oh, if we're just laughing?
just keeping it moving.
All right,
but
keeping it moving.
just like Trash Island.
All right. Well, my favorite singer, God. Okay, so
For sure. Amen.
I hate to be all cliche because I don't know. I think I do enjoy Lady Gaga. I do.
Okay.
I think she is fantastic for a lot of different reasons, and it's really hard for me not to just say it. You know what I mean?
Homegirl's got
It's
pipes.
and everything else. Yeah, for sure.
I love Lady
Yeah,
Gaga.
I do too.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
that a controversial take right now or something?
It's not that.
Because she made the Oreos and people were like, "Fuck her."
I
No.
did try the Oreos and they were awful. The Dunkaroos are much better, but still very close to the Gaga Oreos. But yeah, no, I don't know. So I have this thing where I just I hate sounding like everybody else, which is a problem because I'm I just want to be so unique, and
have
it's
that
it's
too.
kind of impossible, dude. Unless I just go off the rails, and then I'm just crazy. I'm no longer unique. I'm needing help. If I just start doing stuff like that.
Yeah,
you
no,
know
I
what mean?
I totally feel
I'm different.
that.
I don't want to speak any language that anyone speaks.
Yeah, it's like
It's unoriginal. English
I know.
language is
It's like I don't know where this came from in my brain, dude. But it's like something
I
that
just
I'm
wanna
really
be
working on
different.
getting out. Yeah, I want to be different so bad, and it's like, well, I don't dress like I want to be different. I mean, I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? It's like still a copy of a copy.
It's like,
just
am
like
I that
everything
unique
else.
for wanting to be unique?
Right.
Like, just-
Well, and so that brings me up to my next singer. I really enjoy Trent Reznor as well.
Trent Reznor is.
a 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, and more so not the singing, I guess, because I mean I do enjoy his singing voice, but that's not like his talent. I feel like it lies in just the music and the just because he does the whole bit. I think it's cool.
like the whole front man.
Yeah, he just does the whole thing. I think Tosh Sultana is really cool, but I've been made fun of before because she uses a looper, and I'm like, well, I just still think it's really cool. Use what you got, If it works, it works, and if people are enjoying it, then they're enjoying it. It's unique, it's creative. Like,
So are
fuck
these
what everybody else
people
thinks.
that you just like? Who's who are your favorite just to listen to, and then who's your biggest like influences? I guess like who do you try to not copy,
Emulate?
but also copy?
Copy when I sing?
I mean, we could say influence, but it all means you copy from them, which is fine in music because that's all it is.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, comedians not copying shit.
Yeah, that's funny. Because I've seen a lot of things on the internet that I've seen here and there, and I'm like, well, that's weird. I mean, it could be coincidental, because sometimes you see things and then you think it's an original thought, and that happens.
Dude,
Yeah.
I like had to take out one of my jokes because I saw a fucking meme the other day
You're like,
about
"Fuck."
it, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's one of my best
Yeah,
fucking
don't
jokes,
you
and now
hate
I
that?
can't use it because that's on this fucking meme
'Cause you don't wanna
page.
be- yeah,
and I
you
don't
don't
want
wanna be hacked
people
or
to
whatever.
like think like,
Yeah.
oh, he's like fucking just reading
Right.
memes. It's like,
Exactly. Yeah, I know.
God
That
damn
does. It is frustrating, but also, doesn't that feel a little bit reinforcing the fact that that was your original thought,
Totally.
and then you saw it, and you're like, okay, cool, so I'm on the right track.
Totally. It's
Because
a-
that like 18,000 people
yeah,
just like
it's
that.
validation
Yeah.
in itself for
Yeah.
sure.
I think I
it's-
should, but I always like underplay it where I'm like, fuck, these dumbasses came up with it too.
Wow.
Cool,
wow.
I'm a meme page. What do you fucking do?
You're telling on yourself right now.
There's art and shit posting.
Yeah. It's like, cool, that's all my brain is. I might as well.
Dude, I thought about starting like meme pages and stuff before on Instagram because
Right.
like half the meme pages on Instagram are just like memes that people post on Reddit
Sure.
the day before, and then like someone takes it and puts it on
Yeah,
Instagram
that's fair.
or Facebook, and then they build millions of followers and ad revenue,
Right.
which is pretty crazy. But it's like something inside me is like, no, I have to be like the one
To say it.
creating my shit,
Right.
like I'm not willing to just like repost other people's creations to like make
fair.
money off that.
Yeah, and I'm over here just like doing things for fun. I'm just like, I'm gonna repost this, and then I'm gonna rememe it. I'm gonna put my idea in here, and then I'm gonna put a little sticker, and I'm gonna put some music. It's art.
It's basically mine.
Enjoy.
No, that is
Slapped
yours
a
at
pretty
that
good
point.
sticker
if you,
on
like,
a
make it
Banksy
relevant
painting.
to your life.
I did, yeah. And like, I just stole the video, and
Totally,
then
you're
it's
just
like,
taking
well,
the
they've got
framework.
tag, yeah.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's more like just like the people who will literally just like fucking save a photo from a Reddit and then post it right onto their Instagram, and they're like, "Here's your meme for the day,"
Right.
or whatever. And it's like those ones
Oh.
who run like the millions of
Yeah.
follower
And
pages,
it's like,
right?
You didn't even create that.
And it's
bro.
like you've never
Yeah.
made a meme. You're
Right.
just fucking
Re-meming.
re-meming and then making
Re-meming.
millions.
Re-meming.
Re-meming and making memes. So you moved to Boise 6 years ago?
Yeah, like 6 or 7 or something like that.
What brought
Why?
Okay. Short story. Keep it short. Keep it simple.
Please
stupid.
do.
I will try. Look, I know who I am, okay? You don't have to remind me.
okay.
So I had a friend move here. She said I'd love it. I came here with her, visited, loved it. Decided I wanted to move here. Moved here. I've been enjoying it. It reminds me a lot of how I imagine Austin
Yeah.
would have been back when I wanted to first live in Austin, which was like probably like 80s, 90s, you know what I mean? Before
I've-
it like blew up.
I've heard a lot of people,
Yeah.
older people, be like, Boise
Nice.
feels like a older
Yeah.
Austin.
I
Like,
love that. I
which
love
is
that.
cool.
Because I never got to experience it. But I did live in Austin for a little bit. And then I let somebody manipulate me back into a relationship that I shouldn't have been into.
Someone in Boise did that to you?
No, it was in it was in Texas when I was in Austin, and then I would never like to Austin to Boise now. That'd be crazy. But then again, I've done a lot of crazy things. So no, I was in Austin, and I had this ex-boyfriend, and he had kids, and he was 14 years my senior, and there was really no reason we should have ever been dating in the first place, because I was 19 when and he was like, the kids miss you. They're not my kids, dude.
Like,
and I was like, oh, they miss me.
Yeah,
okay.
right.
And I just like dropped everything because I just wanted to be I just
You
wanted to be
feel
loved,
needed.
dude.
Just try trick cannon.
No, it's so sad. I'm like, I just wanted to be loved. But now I'm like, I'm going to love myself. And then, if somebody comes along, cool. But I'm just like, I'm so tired.
I feel that.
Yeah, I didn't realize what I was doing to myself until recently. So it's good. It's been good.
Glad you're on a good, happy path.
I am.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good path.
Yeah,
It's
is.
a pretty good
Pretty
path.
good path. Look at that.
Cum cookie?
Don't mind if I don't.
Take a dip.
Take a dunk.
Take a dunk. It's all just junk. It's Dunkaroos.
Did you just... Dunkaroos! Buy
That's what I
that!
like. We love when you sing anything. Favorite comedian?
Oh, yeah. I always have a struggle, but if I had to think of, okay, can I just like talk about the comedians I really love?
Yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
I hate. Where's that come from?
Oh, I said for sure.
Oh, okay. It just sounded like you threw
Sorry.
your voice.
I want to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
but-
Fun.
Yeah. So I find Tig Notaro to just be so amusing. I love how lively, she is, and just, I don't know.
So you played a tree for it, right?
Yeah, she did recently. And just her story is fantastic, and what she's gone through. I have a lot of respect for comedians that are more than just comedians. They're actual humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of genuine humans out there. But yeah, so she's one of the ones that I really enjoy. Eliza Schlesinger was always one that really got me. And when I was in Texas, I had a couple different people say that, like, I reminded them of her because of just how crazy I was and stuff. And then I moved out here, and then there was just so much going on, and I've just been unpacking so many things, and so I've just been shedding so many layers, and it's just been hard to get back to where I was. But I'm getting there. I'm getting back. I'm coming
Getting back.
Yeah, I'm getting back to who I was. Anyway, so
Got back.
got back. Taylor Tomlinson, she's really funny, and she also talks a lot about just human things.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I
totally.
really enjoy that. Ricky Gervais, fucking Tom Segura is always just funny,
Do you like Mark Maron at all?
Oh yeah, no, I definitely enjoy Mark Maron. I love how he just has this just like fucking dumbass. You know what I mean? Like he just,
it's
he's
very
just
like dry. and
yeah,
just,
no, I
like-
fucking love that.
I loved
Yeah.
his. Did you see his most recent special?
I think I
on
started
HBO?
to, but oh no, not on HBO. I was
Oh,
watching
okay.
but Netflix I thought had just put one out
Maybe,
from him
but
too.
his like
Maybe
wife
not.
just passed away in the last year or something. So a lot of it was kind of about that and like about like just like looking back on, memories spent and like kind of like being grateful and like, it was just like very like you said, like real, like where there's like more to it than just set up punchline. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, you're talking about like real human condition stuff and like meaningful like things and like feelings, and then spinning that in a way that like makes people feel like okay, and better about like what happens after you lose someone or whatever like
Right.
that, like where there's more of like a moral or whatever even behind the story, even though it's like not a moral, it's like just like, hey, this is something that everyone feels, right? Or I think that everyone feels, and it can be funny sometimes, even though it's a sad thing.
Right. Well, yeah, the comedy for me is like adding humor to anything that was bad in my life always made it better. And so that's why I admire people who are not afraid to talk about what's actually going on behind the scenes. You know what I mean? And make it funny.
Totally.
You know, obviously there's a time and a place to really be serious. I don't seem to know where that time and place is. So
I'm right there with
that
you.
makes like really fucking hard because I try to make jokes and then I get that eye, and the eye is like the eye that my mom used to give me, just like.
What's your body count? There's that eye.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know how to be serious.
Can't
My body
relate.
count, dude. I've thought about.
Max and I are like the opposite of that almost, where like I'll like get really serious like while Max is
Yeah.
fucking around, you know, and I'm like, what? And then like
It's almost always when we're filming our funny,
Yeah.
silly podcast.
it really is. Yeah, and I'll get like really like
I don't think so, dude.
emotional.
I don't think it's a
Just be
real
what?
fact.
No, man, that's not.
Look, is it time for ginger lime? Or is there another one?
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you want me to
This
run
is just a
upstairs and-
sparkling
Oh,
water
it's-
if you'd
it's
like.
all right. What is it?
I drank it.
Is it
This one
cold?
was probably supposed to be
Is this
yours, and
cold?
I just drank
No,
it.
it's
but-
fine, dude.
That one's
No,
just
I gotta-
sparkling
I gotta
water.
water. Let me
You
grab you one.
guys, what?
There's no more
I-
of the belly ones.
Oh.
There's just those ones, and
That's
then
fine.
the AHA sparkling waters.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Watermelon lime. You ever been Chris Rocked at a show? Ever had someone knock you out, punch you for saying a dumb joke? Or you ever tell a joke and no one laughed and you punched them for it?
Oh, not yet.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah.
Tonight's young.
Yeah.
Got goals.
Right? I mean, never say never.
That's right. So what do you do? Like, you said you've been a server, bartender for like 15 years. Are you still doing that?
15 plus, like on and off. No, and I don't know, dude. Like, I think about it. I think about going and just like picking up shifts and stuff. But with all the shifts I'm trying to make in my life, it just doesn't seem like it's conducive to me trying to
Totally.
be who I want to be. And also, people fucking suck,
Yeah,
dude.
people
Like,
do suck.
especially
People suck
now
really
that like
bad.
COVID's no longer a thing, really. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not even a thing.
No,
you know what I
it's
mean?
not.
I'm just like, so you're saying
It's like the
that we
flu
just
now.
fucking no. But now that everything is like back to normal, people are expecting everything to be back to normal, and they don't understand that there is just a lack of people that want to give effort, and also lack of like workers, right? And it's just like everywhere else, dude. Like if your job is struggling, so is somebody else's, but like all they really care about is the fact that they ordered food and the restaurant is busy and it's loud, and they don't enjoy the company that they're with, and they're tired of being on their phones doom scrolling, and so they want to know where the fucking food is. Well, I'm sorry. He can only handle so many tickets at a time. It's a very small kitchen, and you all showed up at the same time.
Is this a true story?
It's a true.
happened
It's
this
100%.
week or something?
That's
No,
something
it's
that
just
happens
100%.
every day all
Yeah,
over
I'm
the-
like, is my mic? I don't know if it's like going out. Oh, okay. It was just like I was loud. Oh, there it is. Wow. Is it just a different? Okay.
You just gotta.
Well,
Well, that's how I give head.
just trying to get it up from all angles.
It's kind of been missing. It's
Like Reiki on your dick.
Oh my god.
It's more so just creating an energy around it.
It's called Reiki. It's Reiki.
Reiki.
Dick Reiki. I don't know.
Dick raking.
Drakey.
Reiki. Is that how you even say it? Reiki? Or is it
Rocky?
Reiki?
Reiki.
I should have. I literally did a
know what it
podcast with a massage therapist. I should know.
Right. Oh, and also what I learned is that we can go to Utah.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's what you
yeah.
Are
We
gonna
can get
go on the
handies in Utah.
Which is crazy because you can't even watch porn in Utah.
Oh. Are there even
I've-
sex stores? Sex shops, sex stores?
I don't know, but this
We-
like I don't know if you guys heard, but Utah recently like changed their porn viewing age like laws to 21. So Pornhub just was like, you know what? That's too hard for us to figure out. So no more Pornhub in Utah at all. They just took it off all Utah IP servers.
You know, I will say I genuinely feel so proud, like for Pornhub, and here's why. When I was younger, first getting into porn, There were a lot of websites, right? Like
Work
there was like
or an audience member?
Audience.
I'm sorry?
Like as a viewer or as a creator?
I mean, that's up to you to decide. But
No, it's not.
just go ahead, figure it out. So I like to leave a little mystery. Okay, I can't be telling all my secrets. So anyway, there was like Bang Bros, and then there was like Pornhub, and there was. Come on, bring some other
Ex-hamster.
ones. Yeah, okay, that one. You know what I mean? But I was always very loyal to Pornhub, right? And I remember having an argument with somebody because they were like, no, like Bang Bros all the way. And I was like, nah, dude, like rock the black and orange, Pornhub. And they're like,
You
nah.
totally work for them.
Well, look at that. Now Pornhub is one of like, that is the site.
That's the site.
Dude, like I
Yeah.
don't even know like where else would you go? Like I feel like if
I
you go
remember-
anywhere
Samson goes
else,
to
you're
Reddit.
asking for viruses. You know what I mean?
That's true. Well, there used to be RedTube was like really big.
Yeah, oh, that
before-
one, yeah, that one
before,
too.
And
Mhm.
people were really big into that one.
Right.
XNXX.
Yeah, yeah.
I know these
yeah.
names better than I know my own grandparents.
Yeah, Pornhub definitely just like took
They just
over.
blew up,
They also
yeah.
bought a lot of the like I think
they
those
bought the
smaller
land.
sites, right?
Yeah,
like
they
the
monopolized.
Mom and
Bros,
pop
the
Pornhub.
fucking-
Porn
They pulled the
companies.
T-Mobile.
Yeah.
They pulled the T-Mobile.
did.
Hey, hey.
What are the
I'm just saying.
What are, like, the mom-
Pornhub, where you at?
Dude, that'd be a crazy collab if they like merged.
Or just had
support
some,
mom
like,
and pop porn shops?
T-Mobile Tuesdays.
T-Mobile.
An exclusive Pornhub premium subscription for 1 month. I'm saying. You want people to be
Every
addicted to their
iPhone you
phones,
buy-
T-Mobile.
Every iPhone you buy comes with a free 12-month premium subscription.
That's way better than Wi-Fi on your plane. I'm not on a plane nearly as much as I'm on
No,
Pornhub.
I'm
And the amount of times I'm on
saying.
both.
This T-Mobile Pornhub thing, I really think it could take off. I'm serious. That
I
is
bet it
one
could
way.
get off, dude.
Yeah, okay,
Let's
you
do
go.
it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh man.
Falsetto.
Holy
I can make
cow.
loud noises too.
Holy shit.
Holy fucking Christ.
Uh,
I don't know. You ever see a bear in the wild?
yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Okay. Longest show you've ever, longest set, stand-up set.
That I've ever done.
Yeah.
I think 10 minutes would be the longest that I've like done. Yeah.
Where'd you do 10 at?
Well, I guess I can tell now, right?
This won't be out for
This
like a
won't be out for a
while,
while.
too.
I know. It's a don't tell.
Oh,
show.
the Don't
Yeah.
Tell show. Oh, fuck.
That's why. That's why I thought you had said in the beginning something about don't tell. Anyway.
Don't tell me not to live.
Did you do
just
the one
send
like-
Oh,
butter.
now it makes more sense.
Just like last week or whatever?
I know why. It was just because you were a little off key.
I was nervous, Holly. It's the first time I did that out loud.
Hey, I'm proud of you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make fun of you. I don't want to discourage you from ever doing it again. I think you should do it many
I'm
times.
trying here. You're like one of the first 5 people I've done a musical intro with, so give me a second,
I feel
dude.
really honored. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I really like singing. I'm not the best, but I'm enthusiastic.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's all that matters.
I really love that.
Thank
I love
you.
that about you.
Thank you.
That's what this
welcome.
podcast is all about. Not being the best, but being enthusiastic.
Hey, you know,
Sometimes your best is pretty good.
yeah. I
Doesn't mean half-ass shit.
no, not at all.
Full ass it.
Well, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And it'll probably be pretty good.
Pretty good.
Don't want to hear you.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
You're like really good.
Fuck yeah.
Appreciate that. I'm just fucking around.
Oh, jeez.
Just sneezed, basically.
I gotta pee real quick.
You are my fire. Okay. Well, Holly, singing, comedy. What else do you? What's a fun fact about Holly King?
Sorry, my legs were like sticking to the chair.
Yeah, it'll happen.
No, it's good. A fun fact.
Yeah, what do we not know about you?
I
You ride motorcycles or something?
ride a bicycle.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's sick. You're like the motor then.
Yeah.
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 Okay. You,
My mouth is also a motor, so I kind of have two motors. Oh, are we?
Gymnastics? I don't know.
All right. Jesus
Want to
Christ.
align our chakras?
Dude, it's been so long since I've been at the gym to yoga. I've just been doing weights because I've been just,
Getting jacked?
I've been trying,
Yeah.
you know? But the alcohol kind of cancels out. A fun fact
Does it?
about, yeah, dude, it really fucks with your muscle gains, which is why I'm like just kind of, I don't know, whatever I am. I'm not
You're, like, doing
thin,
the
I'm
workout,
not thick,
but-
I'm just kind of medium.
Okay.
I'm just a medium. Schmedium.
But like I like to work out so that I can drink. What-
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
Or do you just drink all morning and day?
Sorry. What?
Do you
Do
just drink like so much to where like you're not gaining any muscle? Like you're talking more than 3 drinks at the end of the night. You're like working out and getting hammered before, during, and after sort of thing.
I mean, I kind
Or-
of feel like you're my doctor right now, and I want to lie to you, but like I won't. Okay.
You should, so I can properly diagnose you.
Yeah.
If you lie to me, you're not going to get better.
I know, and that's the thing. I finally realized that at 32 years old that I have to be truthful.
That's fucked up. No, I
to
told
my drinks to my doctor because yeah, I definitely have a lot more than just like, oh, it's like maybe like 5 a week because that's what I used
dude,
to
and then
say.
they're like, oh, you're having 5 drinks a week. You're an alcoholic, and you're like, doctor, what the fuck are you doing to
they
make
never.
it better?
No, she's like, but it's not like 5 or 6, and I'm like, no, and I'm just recollecting the night before where I
Yeah,
had
right.
fucking like 8 Jello shots or 8 just fucking star fuckers and 2 beers, you know, or a fucking 22-ounce Blue Moon with a vanilla vodka shot double in it, 2 of those, you know what I mean? Drove home. I didn't do that.
Holly.
That was in the past. You can't prove it.
That's how the past
Just
works.
kidding. We can't go back and see it again. So
I mean, that's the part, yeah.
live in awe. That- ooh, here's one. Here's a good. What other kind of thespian-y performing things do you do, or is it just singing and stand up? You do film, or you write sketches, or hold lights for people?
Lights for people, yeah.
You ever rip a C-stand? I don't know.
Oh, sorry, what was that last one?
It's like a thing that holds a light when you're filming a thing.
Are you regurgitating something that a hot girl said to you? Because I don't think that you really know what you're talking about.
A C-stand? It's like that, but more official looking. Like
All
that,
right.
but sturdier.
Oh, all right.
And you put shit. I'm just naming every job on a film set.
All right. Well, yeah, in a nutshell, I don't know. I don't think, like, I
Really
love
mansplaining what
taking,
things are.
Yeah, you know, I appreciate it. Because I am a woman, and the only person you can mansplain things to is a woman. So
Max-splaining.
Maxplain, yeah, there you go. You like that?
I think it's like funner.
I like it. Was that what you said first?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
Stop. Okay, good. Oh my God, stop being a man, please.
I'm more of a boy. A tall boy.
Oh, right. Okay, because boys lie and men don't. Is that how that works?
Shit.
No.
Oh,
You
all
kinda
right.
dug me in a hole.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. No, I'm not.
I thought it was that
'Cause
boys
drank
will
this
cry
pop
to their
culture
mommies.
ass drink in your.
Yeah, no. I love to hike. I love to bike. Let me just tell you a little bit about myself. Okay,
You're a
so I love
doily
to hike.
dyke.
I am a doily dyke. Yeah, I love to hike. I love to bike. I am a fucking doily dyke. It's true. Did you hear my bit about that? Oh, okay, good. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I love that little rhyme. I'm gonna keep it. So, also, I like to take pictures, lots of pictures, videos. I would love to like translate into some kind of realm, you know, entertainment wise, like film or writing or whatever. I just feel like I've just started to open the can of what is me. You know what I mean? Because for so long, I don't mean to get all like fucking crappy and sentimental, but
this is the time.
okay, because it's a pretty good topic too. But and it's important. It's it's honestly it's really important. But like for the longest time, I was trying to be what I thought everybody else wanted me to be because I didn't think I was enough as myself because I was always taught by other people that I was too much, you know, or that I was annoying or this and that and the other. And now I realize the people that are annoyed and that I'm too much for are just not meant to be in my life at that very moment. And if, you know, later on things are cool and you know, they want to try again, cool. But like also I'm not going to entertain somebody who like treats me like I'm just too much. You know what I mean? Like, and it makes me water myself down, dude. Like I have already been in so many relationships like that. I've had so many friendships like that.
Sounds ignorant, and and you might just be annoying, and that's how you're writing it off as you being the better person.
No, I didn't say anything.
You kind of did. You might as well have.
No, I didn't. You fucking
Like,
asshole.
I might be a lot, but
You did
if
this
anyone,
to me like 2 weeks ago.
if anyone has a problem with how I am, it's their fault.
I
I
literally-
can't do
I
anything
appreciate the bit that you're doing right now because yes, it's
Yeah,
a
I'm
very
doing
good
a bit right now.
Yeah, I know you definitely are doing.
wrong. I'm just like the very cynical realist. Like, actually,
Yeah, no, I know those people.
never hurts to ask. You don't get asked for enough shit.
Oh no. Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I just want to see everybody happy and thriving and living their best lives. I'm sorry.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, well.
Because I'm cynical. Cynical. Max is cynical.
Cynical. I didn't know what else to say because I was too in
That's
the moment.
most of the song. I mean, you got the point across. It's a physical song. Yeah, yeah.
That's the way we feel inside. Cynical. I wanna get. We just went off key. It's fine. It's still, it was like when you fall off a step, but you don't quite fall off. You know, you just go graceful.
Yeah, you just say,
Oh, yeah.
throw some more air in there.
Hooked
on
on
a feeling. I'm believing that you're in love with me. And I don't know the words. How to take a punch. What page is that on?
Oh yeah, let's take it.
How do we take a punch?
Don't you just like...
Ooh, how do I identify a bomb? How to
You just grab
how
it
to
off the
deliver
shelf.
A baby in a taxi cab. Well,
I was actually curious
you
about
pay the
this.
taxi driver, and then you have it drive off with the baby.
Is there like a modern like how to abort a baby in an Uber or something? Abortion in a lift?
It's a water flosser. I heard that.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't know the truth because I haven't tried it myself.
How much
I
do you
thought
turn the
about
jet
it,
stream
but-
up on that bad boy, dude?
What's
Just
that?
pressure washer.
Yeah, that means you have to bring your own container of water to put because it's gonna run out eventually, right?
Oh,
Or
I
is it-
mean, we'll bring it. I just do it in the bathroom. No. Oh, right, you're gonna.
Don't we have to be like in a lift or something?
in taxi?
Dexy.
Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote. All right. Where to find water? Sorry, I got distracted.
Where do you find water? In wet places or?
Where in general?
Where do you find?
It's like this is where you find water: rivers and lakes.
It's very to the point.
Fire without matches.
It's
All
not
right.
lab.
I don't know, man.
Did they just put that on the back to get my attention and then they
Probably.
didn't deliver?
There's a lot of shit in there.
I know, isn't it fantastic?
Yeah.
How to ram a car. With a big strap on.
We love those
Dude,
leather seats.
Fuck yeah.
Top off is a circumcised
See,
car.
but like the how to escape from a sinking car, you know.
I had to do that once.
Oh man, tell us the story. What happened?
I think have I told that story on the
Fuck,
pod?
I don't know.
When I was fighting
Not to Holly.
when I was fighting fire in St. Mary's when I was in college, I was like coming back at nights to stay at the fraternity and like do rush week or whatever and talk to kids who were like rushing. And then I would wake up at like 4 a.m. and drive like 2 hours to go to a fire and like work and like put out this fire in the state park. And then I'd get off at like 9 and drive home and like talk with kids for like 2 hours. And then I did that for like a week. And like the last day that I was supposed to be on shift, I like didn't grab any caffeine in the morning. And it was like the only time I never grabbed caffeine. And I fucking was like almost through like this canyon area of northern Idaho, like going to like the town that I was working in. And I like closed my eyes for a second and I like opened them and my car's like off the left side of the road like this. And I was like, oh fuck. And I like cranked the wheel to the right and it like dropped like this and then like hit a stump, flipped once, and then I like hit a tree that was on the side of the road and it like flipped me the other way and then it rolled like 4 times down this like cliff and then like landed upside down in the water and like rolled over to where it was like wheels down and then it like started filling with water and I like kicked the door open and I like dove out and started like swimming and then I like kicked a bunch of rocks and I like stood up and I was in like waist deep water.
Stop.
And my car was like just like beeping and shit and like full of water and like there were like birds chirping.
What a waste of a panic.
Exactly. And I looked up the hill and I just saw like the road up there and like
nothing.
all my shit was like scattered up across like the hill and stuff and I was like wearing flip-flops when I crashed and I just like saw one like floating in the lake like 40 feet away and I was like, I'm not gonna get those.
It's like getting scared by your own shadow. And you're like,
Oh my god.
damn it.
Right?
I was totally ready to run away from it. But it's just me.
It's like I was
It's
sleeping.
always me.
Never anyone else. Never an intruder. God damn it.
Damn it!
You would break into my house.
I just want to test out these fucking nunchucks.
I leave so much money just out.
We have so much cash on the table.
Steal from me.
I have such a great insurance policy. Just kidding, I don't.
I got liability only.
Ooh, what do you think the easiest kind of insurance fraud would be to do? What would be your favorite or preferred way of insurance fraud? Car?
Oh, yeah. Insurance. Well, I don't have a house. I have an apartment. Can't really like think about, and as far as car insurance, I can't really like I can't.
You have like a nice car.
What?
You have like a nicer car than I feel like people who like need to do insurance fraud have. Like your car looks like it runs well.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's hard to do insurance fraud with like new nice cars.
I mean, it's
It's like why?
well, I mean, it's more like the whole just for example, let's say
I.e.
let's say you live in a smaller city, right? And then you move to a bigger city. Your insurance like goes up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So sometimes like
You leave your car unlocked.
well, sometimes your permanent residence happens to be, in that smaller town.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's smart. Holy shit.
I would get like a shed or something and get insurance on it and then burn it.
Yeah.
And just say there was really expensive stuff in there.
Oh,
I'd buy like
gotcha.
15 laptops and insure all of them and then go like flying
Oh.
like to different airports until like
Yeah.
all of them are eventually lost and then get them all replaced.
That'd only take you like 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Or one flight
Take out
on.
like really big insurance policies and just
Yeah.
fly United the whole time.
I'm trying to think because I'm like, I know there's definitely been some that I've thought of like working at T-Mobile too, but I don't know.
Wait, you don't still work there, do you?
If I did, I wouldn't tomorrow. Or whenever this airs, I don't know. No, I do not. I worked there I did retail for a little bit, and then I moved up here and I worked at the call center for a little bit, and then I left to follow what I thought could be a lucrative way for me to sustain income and still have, a way to be my own kind of boss, more or less, right? Totally. And then I ended up just wasting a lot of money and time. No, it wasn't all bad, brought me here in one way or another, right? Yeah. But
at the end of the day, you're in our basement.
I am. Yes, I am. And later we'll be at Chili's or something, right? I know.
Can we go to Chili's? Holly? Can we get McFlurries after? Can we?
I'm in Chili's in so long,
I would be
dude.
a terrible parent.
So down.
Can we go ride race cars? Yeah.
Those are the best
Can we skip school? Yeah. You don't even have to go. They're not going to teach you anything anyway.
I'll teach you how to do your taxes. You'll be fine.
100%. We'll learn together.
Mom, can we say fuck on the podcast?
Did I?
Can we?
Can we?
You did.
Fuck?
Can we?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't you? Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. No, fuck. Okay. Oh, come on.
This has been my interview with Samson and Samson.
Maxwell, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Maxwell. It's the whitest, trashiest version of my name.
Not Maximus.
No, that's like old Greek shit or something.
Yeah, but if someone did that now.
I prefer it over Maxwell.
Are you Maximilian then? Stop.
Okay. Holly, let's see. Any shows
Samson
coming up?
Large has a name of a porn star, which, by the way, what happened to that? Why didn't you chase your dreams? Red Tube or whatever, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
We still don't know if you worked or watched porn yet.
I know you don't.
I've thought about
Well
doing it
aware.
right now.
Well aware.
Thought about doing it.
Do some
before,
typing
but
really
I don't know.
quick.
I don't think I'm tall enough.
I don't think that matters. Are you?
The camera's not really on you most of the
It's really
time.
not.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's not
I mean,
your
I don't know
face
how
that's gonna
tall
sell
James
it.
Dean or that other guy that I had to replace him with the thing on the tattoos on his leg is. Because I can't, because James Dean, they took him down because
Owen
he's
Gray?
like, yeah, that guy. Mm-hmm. Owen Gray. That's my new one, but also to watch, but like.
I think he's like 6'4".
Can you imagine
I'm pretty
watching
sure
a
he is too.
Samson
'Cause
porno
he looks
and you just hear
lanky as fuck.
the whole time? I'm gonna come.
She queeps. She's like, sorry.
It's just like some prepubescent Seth Rogen's.
Fuck you guys.
not on camera, dude.
Oh, that's the casting couch over there.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so that's where we're gonna be
The casting
later.
beanbag.
Yeah, the casting
And the
bag.
casting buoy.
And the booty. And the
This is our podcasting studio.
Dude, the buoy looks kind of like a large speed bag. It makes me.
It does
It
look
could
like
be.
kind of a big
yeah,
speed bag.
You should turn it into a big speed bag.
We could turn it into a big speed bag.
Speed bag.
Speed bag.
Speed bag. Speed bag.
That's just a fun word to say.
Speed bag.
Speed bag.
Speed bag.
Speed bag.
Speed bagging.
Speed bag.
If speed bagging was a thing, what
Speed bagging.
what is the action?
It'd be
Speed bagging.
It'd be
Teabagging,
teabagging
but
in
really
a row lined
fast.
up. Bang, 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 bang.
Guys, I just broke my PR on speed bagging. I got 3 fucking bitches in the hallway in 10 seconds. It was crazy.
Time me. Well, Holly, this has been really fun.
Yeah,
We're
it's been
about at an
fantastic.
hour 15 now.
Oh, fantastic. I can last longer than that, by the way.
It just usually never happens. But
Well, I'm a tad
been a while
Really
for us.
special day for us.
I'm a bit of a unique person.
speaking of, another cum cookie.
Oh, sure thing.
Can I have one of yours? Because I'm out of mine. I devoured all of them.
Some more cum cookies.
That was great.
Sorry, I was looking down.
Would you like one?
No, thank you. I like saying cum cookies more than I like eating them. Should we end this on a high note?
Mm-hmm.